Raise your kids and not your voice. Hi everybody, welcome to Win Pillow Talk. It's Eve here. This one is a funny one. Raise your kids and not your voice. I think cultural backgrounds have a lot to play here. Based on African backgrounds, I think our parents have such high voice levels that when they speak, you just hear screaming, and so we all, once we start speaking, it's like the raised voice just tells you. But sometimes you don't need to raise our voices. My kids make me understand something. There is an unspoken word in my house when they were little. I use my eyes to speak to them. I don't say anything, but they would read my eyes. They would know what they're doing. They're not supposed to do it. I don't even need to raise my voice. They just know that they're in trouble, whatever they're doing. And so instantly my kids will stop doing it. They know they're in trouble already. And then you'd see them wherever they are, they'll just come around and sit and just behave. And recently, we were just having dinner and they said it. I laughed so much. They said, Mommy, when we go places, we just need to look at you. I would know whether I am doing right or I am behaving the way I'm supposed to behave. You didn't need to shout, just your eyes that spoke. So it got me thinking, wow, my mother did that as well with us. When we went out or when we were home, and her look spoke 1,000 words. She didn't need to raise her voice, she didn't need to do much. You just knew you were in trouble. They're poking at me faces saying yeah mommy. So I just thought sometimes we're in a different culture. Raising kids in the UK, for me, I think it's a completely different ball game from raising your kids in Africa. UK, you're actually, you have two cultures to contend with. That's the first thing you have to recognize, that your kids are technically not African, they're British. And so there are certain core values that you need as an African parent to adapt to, or whatever parent that you were not born here, you need to adapt to it. And so we need to be flexible. All I'm saying is be flexible, don't kill your kids. Be flexible and bring that unconditional love to them. I have a key word in my house. No matter how much you mess up, tell us first. Between my husband and I, will know exactly what to do and how to support you. We don't need to hear it from outside. Let us jointly tell the outside world, but tell us first. Let's know how we can then move ahead. So building, what am I trying to say? Build trust between your kids so they can tell you anything, and you don't wait till when they're 21. Actually, you start when they're young. My little girls, thank God I have boys and girls, they'll tell you. From young, it's a core value. We just don't hide, there are no secrets. So even when I'm going through a difficult time, I tell my kids, and they know exactly what I'm going through. And they would hug me, they'll give me kisses, and they'll support me. And I always tell them, you have sacrifices in life. So they see us go through pain, they see us go through sacrifices. It's a lesson I'm teaching them. And I hope they become better kids for the next generation, better men and women for the next generation. So let us all empower our kids by actually implementing what true relationship is all about. For them to love themselves first, for them to have a relationship with themselves. If they cannot have a relationship with themselves, they cannot have it with somebody else. If they cannot have a relationship within themselves and with their God, there are certain relationships then they start lacking the value and they will not last. So for us to raise a better generation, you and I need to dig really deep in our conduct, in our character, in our attitude, in our sacrifice, in our giving, in our unconditional love, so they can learn and become better than who and where we have been and who we are becoming. For our children, our friends, our families to become better, You and I need to dig really deep and become a blessing to others around us and the next generation. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Stay with us. Check our website. Follow us on social media. And do not forget to like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye-bye.